When you're trying to eat healthy, looking for natural foods can seem like the best way to go. But a registered dietitian says the natural terminology that we often see on food packaging can be misleading and sometimes downright deceptive. She says that because the Food and Drug Administration has yet to define the term natural, right now companies can put labels on food products to make you believe that you are getting something healthy when you may not be.
It really is about being a smart consumer. Number one, if there's ingredients in that product that wouldn't have been on your grandmother's pantry and definitely not on yours, chances are it might not be very natural.
Dietitians say that there are plenty of natural foods that aren't necessarily healthy for us. For example, you can have a cookie with all natural types of sugar in it, but sugar is still sugar. Typically, the healthiest foods for you are in the grocery store, and they are the ones that don't have labels on the front. And most of the time, the product with the most claims on the front are using a lot of smoke and mirrors. It's important to flip over the package as the truth lies in the ingredient label, not what you actually see on the front of the box. Some red flags are obvious, like artificial food coloring, but others like maltodextrin are harder to recognize. A good rule of thumb: if you can't pronounce the ingredient, it's probably not natural. And as simple as it may sound, you can avoid food marketing pitfalls by making sure that the food you're buying is actually food, meaning that it's something that comes from nature, is fed from nature, and will eventually rot.
I tell my patients, when you go to the grocery store, define whether or not what you're putting in your cart is actually food. And if it's not fitting one of those three definitions, or all three, then it's not, and it probably shouldn't be on your plate.
The Food and Drug Administration recently finished collecting input on how to define the term natural on food packaging and is expected to make some rules soon on how companies can use such terms in the future. For News 2, I'm Carolyn Murray.